Ladies and gentlemen, I told you, I don't know how it's going to take place. Did I not tell you? I don't know if Mayor Pete or Amy Klobuchar is going to drop out a day before Super Tuesday. I didn't know there would be an app that just miraculously didn't work in Iowa because they couldn't find a calculator. I didn't know Michael Bloomberg would enter the race and then maybe a couple weeks, months later, a day after Super Tuesday, drop out. How am I supposed to know these things? I don't know how Democrats plan on cheating and designing and creating a rigged election. I can't tell you everything, but I can tell you that just like God works in mysterious ways, Democrats work in mysterious ways. One option that people are talking about, Whoopi Goldberg, she would be brilliant. Whoopi Goldberg says Hillary Clinton should be vice president 3 hours ago. So we'll get to some people have already been saying that for the past couple of days, and I kind of didn't. I just was like, okay, I heard that before. That could take place. It could. Any avenue that puts Clinton near the nomination, Biden has no chance because you're talking about somebody who's one fry short of a Happy Meal. So she would be brilliant. Whoopi Goldberg says Hillary Clinton should be vice president. The View host Whoopi Goldberg said Hillary Clinton would be her favorite pick to be Joe Biden's vice president. The person who is really qualified to do it, and he cannot. In terms of qualification, she would be brilliant. So, So James Woods has talked about Clinton being vice president. John Sununu. This is Fox. Hillary Clinton may be angling to be Biden's vice president. Hillary Clinton may be angling for a spot on Joe Biden's presidential ticket. I think almost everything the Clintons do, there's a bigger purpose behind what's going on. Sununu told America's Newsroom. There were articles about Bloomberg wanting Hillary Clinton as vice president. I can tell you something right now. There is no way. Luke St. Martin, Eric H526, thank you. Jack, hello. Hello, everyone. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, there's not a chance that Clinton would ever, even if she were to accept, Clinton could possibly accept a vice president position. There's not a chance in the ever-expanding universe that Madam Secretary would accept being second fiddle. So she could say, oh yeah, I'll be vice president, or people could say, you know what, she should be vice president. Now, what's the leap from saying she should be vice president? What's the leap from being vice president to president? What's the leap? There's not a leap. So you have to understand that who knows how this is going to play out. Like, everyone is completely obsessed with what's going on now. I mean, it's like Armageddon. It's like the apocalypse. You're okay. You're okay. 99% of people, and if you want to say, okay, 97% of people will survive and will be fine. Some people won't even get any, you won't even know. It'll be like a bad cold, but you'll be fine. Just take precaution. But I actually think what society's doing now is good. I think that people don't like, who benefits from all of this? You have to ask yourself, who benefits from all of this political uncertainty? It's not Biden. Biden is there simply to defeat Bernie Sanders. So Biden in 4 days. Watch this channel in 4 days, because everything. Look, a Never Biden movement vows not to vote for Joe. Okay, so there won't be a Never Hillary movement, and I'll tell you why on the left. I'll tell you why. They're not going to say, I'm not going to vote for the first female vice president on the left. Joe Biden is different from Clinton. This is Politico. A Never Biden movement vows not to vote for Joe. The ex-VP has work to do to win over Bernie's base. Bernie's base, first of all, is composed of 90% people who will vote for the Democratic nominee. You have very loud voices. I used to be one of them. On social media saying I'm not going to vote, and I have a lot of respect for people who, like Crystal Ball, when she says I'm not voting for Biden. I have a lot of respect for her. But see, the average Bernie supporter will not do that. So, but there is a movement where, there is a movement where people are not. They don't want to vote for Biden. It's true. It's true. They don't want to vote for Biden. I think, though, that however this plays out, and I don't know how it's going to play out in terms of the end game. I don't know what will happen before Clinton gets the nomination. She could be vice president. Joe Biden could decide to step down. Joe Biden could get a day before the nomination, and who knows? And, oh gosh, do we really need to do this? And they say no. Hillary Clinton is waiting. We will give her all the delegates. You need more articles, like Whoopi Goldberg said. Hillary Clinton would be brilliant. You have to understand something. There are 65 million people who voted for Clinton. 65 million people. Almost all of them will vote for Clinton again. Almost all. Not all. Almost all. Could be 62 million, could be 64 million, could be 61 million. But 65 million people voted for Hillary Clinton. They're all going to, once again, seriously either vote or seriously consider voting for the same person. This election is not about voting for somebody that offers you something that Trump doesn't. It's simply voting against Trump. So that's why Biden is easily defeating Bernie Sanders. They don't want Bernie Sanders. So their mentality is, we just simply don't want socialism. We don't think Medicare for all is feasible. Democrats view Bernie Sanders as an existential threat, so they just don't want him. They don't want Bernie Sanders, and they don't care about Bernie voters. I can tell you that they definitely do not care about Bernie Sanders voters. They don't care about social media too. Joe Biden has zero social media influence. Zero. He can't even sell merchandise. There's zero social media influence here. Okay, then you have Burisma, then you have Hunter, then you have Ukraine, then you have, his record is horrendous. So I mean, tell me what do you have in terms of a candidate with Biden? You have somebody to just be there so that Clinton doesn't seem like, so that, you know, you don't say, "Oh my God, what a narcissist. What a megalomaniac." That's why Matthew, hello. I'm trying for to rep with 245. So I'm doing reps with 245, but not as many as I'd like. But that's the thing. I mean, you look at the Democratic convention is going to be in July. This is only March, April, May, June, July. Okay? April, May, June, July. It's politics changes so rapidly day to day. All you need is a favorable article in the Washington Post. All you need are opinion pieces in the Washington Post, the New York Times. All you need are strategists, smart Democratic strategists, pundits on MSNBC and CNN saying, you know what? Hillary Clinton is the right choice. And if I'm a Democrat right now, I'm no longer a Democrat. But honestly, if I was a Democrat, I would be clamoring and demanding Hillary Clinton be nominee. I would. Because when the rebuttal is, well, nobody likes her, and da da da. It's like, well, how many people love Joe Biden? Joe Biden has zero support. He has zero grassroots organic support. There's nobody who's a Biden voter. They never existed. He got 0.08 in Iowa. He's not a candidate. Joe Biden is not a candidate for president. He is a placeholder. The Democrats, this is how they work. I try to tell people this, they're like, I just don't see it. Yeah, because you can't imagine the deceit. People can't imagine the deceit. So they can't possibly imagine that that Democrats would act in that manner. But that's what's happening. That's what's happening. They can't possibly imagine it, but that's what's taking place. So, you look right now at Clinton is demanding legislation. She's saying, you know, the House should pass this because Trump is not doing his job. Hillary Clinton slams Trump over response. Hillary Clinton shades President Trump on how he is handling everything. Okay, that's the Hill. Just a couple hours ago, every single day, Clinton is in the news. Every single day. And this is a great to Federalist. Does Stephen Halper work for Hillary Clinton's campaign? This is fantastic. It's a great article in the Federalist. Oh my God. Russian translator told Mueller team Trump Tower meeting wasn't about collusion or Clinton dirt, but they still, oh my God. This whole thing is, look, we are consumed as a nation. I understand the people are focused on the end times, the end of the world. I get it. It's actually pretty smart, to postpone big baseball games, which is interesting too. Like, if you're Bernie Sanders right now, are you going to continue knowing that you can't win? So you're going to have rallies knowing that you can't win. So people say, oh, well, you said Bernie could win at any point. That's the joke that Rose Twitter has about me, which is hilarious, because if they had First, many aren't, I don't know, whatever. If they had that mentality, Bernie Sanders wouldn't have been cheated again, because they would have brought up Clinton's email servers with top secret intel. They would have fought. They would have pushed for a contested convention instead of just rolling over and getting steamrolled like they will this year. So it's like they try. They're still just. It's kind of funny because you have people who, like, every time they mock me, it's actually they're making fun of themselves. They don't realize it. Because when they say, oh, H.A. Goodman, how Bernie could still win. Yeah, you should have had that mentality. The fact that you're making fun of that mentality. First of all, I didn't have that mentality after July 5th, like I always say. After Clinton got super lucky with James Comey. Tommy! Miss Piggy will save the party from Stather and Waldorf. Tommy! Thank you. Good sir. Thank you. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I have two screens here and there's a delay. This is really interesting. There's like a huge delay between both screens. That's interesting. Tommy, thank you. Thank you so very, very much. Yeah, I think so as well. I just don't see, I do not see Democrats, they're not going to roll with Biden. First of all, every single day it is like, the question is like, well, what did he say today? What did he say this time? What did he say this time? What did he say today? And, you know, everyone's petrified. They're petrified. Biden can, you're talking about somebody who could run down the street naked. You know, singing Gloria Gaynor's I Will Survive. And still he would defeat Bernie. There's nothing that he can do. They don't want Bernie Sanders. Okay? They just don't want Bernie Sanders. And Bernie is fine with it. Believe me. He campaigned for Hillary Clinton. He said he would have a contested convention numerous times. He wanted a contested convention in 2016. She was the presumptive nominee. She did not have all of the delegates needed. Okay. Did not have all the delegates needed. And she needed Bernie's delegates. The whole thing's nonsense anyway. So Clinton becomes vice president. Okay. Then she then she just, you know, becomes president. Nominee. So but could you imagine Clinton behind, like, just the personality, ladies and gentlemen. Could you imagine Hillary Clinton behind Joe Biden? Bernie Sanders says lack of rallies hurting his campaign. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. You mean that you're not gonna win Florida now, Bernie? It's kind of funny too because, like, I've taken a completely different course, and then people say like, oh well, he just got a lot of Republicans who liked him, so then he pandered to them. He was a grifter. It's like, no. If foreign policy is the biggest issue for you because progressives, people on the left generally don't care about foreign policy unless it's fixated on one country in the Middle East. That's it. One country. They don't say look, we want to withdraw Americans. That's a huge concern. That's like way below climate change and erasing the Second Amendment is bring home Americans. Way below that. They don't. If you ask them, like, oh yeah, well, it's not true. It's like, no. What drove me is that I want Americans back home from never-ending regions of conflict that Max Boot and Bill Kristol pushed for during Bush's administration. And oh, guess what? Bernie Sanders will be voting alongside Max Boot and Bill Kristol for the same nominee, which will be Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton will be the nominee for president if she rolls in as vice president. If it's Biden, saying something outlandish. If it's, who knows what'll happen? Who knows what's going to take place? But it's definitely that's definitely going to happen. Now, let's see. Let's see. Let's just look right here. Let's just look right here. Everybody is absolutely consumed. So Trump is calling a national emergency over everything going on. Congressman criticizes the White House response. Here we go. A healthcare crisis is leading to a financial crisis. The sky is falling. Michael Moore. Oh, here we go. MSNBC is oh my God, MSNBC is loving this. And notice how they're not really talking about Biden being they're not really talking about Biden being the savior here. They're not mentioning Biden. There's one story. Okay, check it out. This is MSNBC, YouTube. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. The 32nd. Only one out of 32 of the... Only one out of the last 32. And then there's Emperor Swalwell right before this one. So one out of 32 stories, the last 32 stories have to do with Biden. And I don't even think it's about Biden. It's just Biden's photo. Oh, okay, hold on. 32, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So one out of the past 40 stories is actually Biden, the shortcomings of Trump's administration. Okay, so they're relishing all of this. This is amazing for them. Are you kidding? This is amazing for them. They are relishing this. They are so happy with all of this. Their whole thing is, the strategy for Democrats is very simple. The strategy for Democrats is simply drum up enough discontent. If you have enough discontent, all you need is all you need, ladies and gentlemen, is enough discontent to where people say, give me anyone other than Trump. That's the strategy. That's the strategy. The strategy is give me anyone other than Trump. That's the strategy. It's not about, this is not an election about ideas. Most people are happy with their lives, and honestly, most people, 61% of people were happier now than they were in 2016. This is so hilarious. I'm looking. CNN. Let's look at CNN. Oh my God, they're loving this so much. It's not even funny. Oh my, this is morbid. This is absolutely so morbid. If you want to get depressed, if you want to get super depressed, go watch CNN or MSNBC. My God. Then there's always the Russian election meddling is back. But this time it's in Africa. Okay. Russian election meddling, letting you know about the corruption of the DNC. Gosh, meddling, you meddling kids. Shit, the election meddling is happening again. Hillary Clinton has said Trump has made serious missteps as president. This is just the other day. Oh my God. So, I mean, you're looking at, ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at the you're looking at the slow disintegration, or you're looking at the slow motion breaking of the will or spirit of the average Democrat on the left. And when Trump wins again, it's going to be pandemonium on the left. The blame game, they have so much. They've built their lives on condemnation and judgment and being morally superior. And can you imagine when when all of that nonsense is just concentrated on one side of the political divide? Because they won't be, because in November of 2020, Republicans are going to be celebrating, or I should say Trump supporters and independents, and anyone who wants the Democratic Party to face consequences for the numerous criminal acts. Well, we can go on forever. You can't say it's a fair and neutral primary, and then in 2016, we can go on forever. And then, of course, on social media, you get, well, Medicare for All would have taken care of this. Everything bad, Medicare for All takes care of. Everything. Medicare for All will take care of this. Luke, thank you. Luke Skywalker, thank you. I'm like this like tiny voice in the wilderness. Hi everybody, it's the same segment again. It's the same segment. I changed up the words. Huh? At least I'm not like doom and gloom. This is horrendous. Doctor ultrasounds his lungs as life slowly dissipates. I added the last part, but this is CNN. Oh, these actors test positive. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Just be careful and wash your hands and get good sleep. Good rest is important. Rest is really important. Get good sleep. What can I tell you? My God, this is not Mad Max. It's not a scene from Waterworld. It's not a scene from Waterworld. Jeez Louise. If you're a healthy person, you're okay. Okay. You know, can I tell you, if this was the Cuban Missile Crisis, I mean, CNN and MSNBC, and they would just be salivating. They'd be, oh my God, this is the best. Okay, so we have to, dinosaurs on, Ice Age will come back, but still, it's worth it. Can you imagine the type of person who is finding some kind of solace in the fact that humanity is dealing with this? And yet, then they're like, this is what's going to take down Trump. Let's toast. Let's toast to the end of the world. At least it'll take down Trump. Like, that, And they're like, it's a financial crisis. Like, well, once this subsides, the markets are going to be roaring back. The markets are not, they're not getting sold off because of fundamentals or because companies aren't making profits or because there's a bubble because of financial catastrophe. I mean, like, people are getting loans that they can't pay back. So look, it's good that sporting events are being canceled. It is good. That's good. I'm not saying that's not good. That is good. I actually am very happy with the way society is. I'm very happy with the way society has quickly reacted to all of this. But this is not like 2008 or, we're not going to get into a recession because of this, because people are still going to find ways to buy things. They're still going to find ways to buy things, So they're still going to find ways to buy things. They're still going to find ways to spend money because we just, Amazon's probably doing just fine. People stay home and they just buy from Amazon. But yeah, if you let's look at Fox. What's Fox? So all right. Can Biden win over Bernie Bros? No, he can't. Well, the thing is, look, Biden, this is the funny thing also with Joe Biden. Nobody is going to turn out to vote. Nobody is going to turn out to vote. Biden there are no reasons for Biden. There are no reasons for anyone to simply decide they're going to vote for Joe Biden. Like, he does not. Voter turnout would be absolutely horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. So, President Trump just declared a national emergency in response to coronavirus. So, he just declared a national emergency. Yeah, I mean, you look at what's taking place, and this is what you see today, ladies and gentlemen, will not be what you see in a week. I'm just letting you know. What the hysteria, whatever it is that you see, the hysteria, the morbid analysis over everything, this will not be what you see. You will not see, the media will not focus on this because it will subside. So everything that's going on right now, just in terms of society closing, shutting down everything, it's going to subside very quickly. So let's see. So there's warming temperatures. Flu seasons generally subside in April and March, so you have warming temperatures, and it's not as rainy and wet. You'll see it subside. Let's see here. Will warming temperatures slow the outbreak? Yes. Oh my God, I have to do. National Geographic wants an email. Okay, great. Okay, so hold on. Chart cases, U.S. This Vox is so hilarious. This is a very misleading chart, but we can. This is hilarious. Number of confirmed cases by day since 100th case. What the? What? Since 100th case. Okay. So, lot going into that still. Don't want to get into it on YouTube, but a lot going into that. It's like this. When things do subside, they will pretend like they didn't say that the world's ending. They'll be like, oh, Of course, my computer is acting up. What else is new? Ladies and gentlemen, there's one political party, or I should say one person within the political party that benefits from this. Do you seriously think, does anyone seriously think that Joe Biden will be nominee? Speaking at the centennial, that Joe Biden could do a better job with all of this than President Trump. Does anyone seriously think that? Of course not. Of course not. Nobody thinks this. But people just can't. Look, people cannot see what's taking place because they can't see what's taking place because they don't want to believe they don't want to believe that they don't want to believe that Democrats would be that underhanded, but the reality is that Democrats are underhanded. They will act in the most shady manner possible. Clinton is going to be nominee. Let's see. Bernie Sanders on March 17th. March 17th primaries. This coming Tuesday, he's pretty much done. Okay, so March 17th primaries. Here are the states voting and delegates. Okay, so can Bernie Sanders still win the nomination? Here we go. Well, this is now not for Bernie's Oh my God, what is wrong with my computer? I love how, like, always updates whenever I do live streams. It has to have this update whenever I do a live stream. But now you have articles. It's kind of interesting also. You have articles like, but of course the computer just shuts down. I love it. The quicker flipper. I have to look at my phone because my computer is about to shut down. The quicker flipper. They say not to touch your face so much. What will happen when they lose the election again? They all get. That's true. That's true. The quicker flipper. Thank you. Thank you. The quicker flipper. Yeah, they're not going to be happy at all. They're not going to be happy. Luke St. Martin, hello. EricH526, hello. Everybody give a lot of love to the two hardest working moderators in all of YouTube. You gentlemen are wonderful. You know what? March 17th is going to be fantastic. Then, you know what? One thing that could be the case. March 17th, when it all goes down, ladies and gentlemen. March 17th, you're looking at Ohio, Arizona, Florida, and Illinois. Then March 24th, you have Georgia. That's 5 losses in a row. And if you think they're like rabid over everything going on, every day of their lives they'll be hoping that I shouldn't say that, but let's put it this way. They will not be nice to Bernie Sanders. Mike, I don't think she will get away. I don't think they will get away scot-free. I think that after the election, so they'll have to contest it, and I don't know when the court date will be, but the deposition will of course be complete deposition mode, where she'll find other ways not to answer questions, and then it's just going to take until after the election. After the election, when all of this, the key here will be after the election. All of this will take place like after the election. Indictments, major investigations. HG Texas! HJ, thanks for all you do. You keep it real. Thank you so very much. HJ Texas. I'm thinking of myself. HJ Texas. Thank you so very much. HJ Texas, thank you. Greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated, HJ Texas. And yeah, I mean, I think that the average Trump voter, HJ Texas, is a lot happier, even in the midst of all of this, than the average Democrat. Democrats have given their lives now. The anti-Trump people have given their lives now to Democrats have given their lives now to trying to undermine Trump by any means possible. By any means possible. So, I mean, you're looking at the glee. That's what I'm saying. Like, if this was the Cuban Missile Crisis, it'd be like, oh yes, we're all gonna be glowing. Oh my God, we're gonna be glowing. It's gonna be so fantastic. At least we won't have Trump. Sure, we'll be glowing, and it'll be, only the roaches will be left, but at least we won't have Trump. It'll be Armageddon, but at least we won't have Trump. Anything that happens, Titanic, at least we don't have Trump. End of the world, Ice Age, nuclear annihilation, at least we don't have Trump. I crashed my car. I actually flew over a cliff. At least we don't have Trump. Martians came and they're now feeding off our bodies. At least we don't have Trump. It's fine. At least we don't have Trump. Do you understand what's happening? Martians have come from outer space. They're feeding on all of our bodies. They're taking over the planet. At least we don't have Trump. At least we don't have Trump. That's their answer to everything. HJ Texas, thank you so very much. Thank you, HJ Texas. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. So let's just see here. I mean, like, it's kind of interesting too when you go to the supermarket. The other night I was at the supermarket and everybody was like, "Hello, brother. Hello, sister. We're here for the Doritos. You risked your life for Doritos and cheese dip. Be home. Be safe." Meanwhile, I'm like, Clinton's gonna be nominee. Hello, person with mask. Clinton's gonna be the nominee. You know that, right? And like, oh my God, it's gotten him. It's eating at his brain. It's a fake apocalypse. Jack Billingsley, it's a fake apocalypse. That is the best. I'm going to use that all the time now. That is the that's the best line I have ever heard. Yes. Oh my God, I love that so much. Oh my God, I love that so much. It's a fake apocalypse. This is a fake apocalypse. It really is. This is such a fake apocalypse. This is such a fake apocalypse. Yes! And my live stream, at the end of the world, Jack Billingsley came up with the best hashtag of all time. I don't have Twitter, Facebook, but if I did. Lenswork 4! Team Trump looked commanding during today's presser. Pelosi, Schumer, Biden, and Bernie seem like whining, complaining losers by comparison fact. Yes. Lenswork 4, I do agree with you. Dean Diefendorf! Durham and Barr must act now. We are restless. That's true. But if they acted now, can you believe that the Democrats would be like, "Oh my God, it's the Armageddon." And they're going after the emails, or they're going after Comey. He's such a good person. But I agree with you, Dean. I agree with you. I think after all of this, when Trump wins again, you will see major investigations, or Durham and Barr will increase the intensity of their investigations. That's for sure. Lenswork 4, I do agree with you. Oh, did I miss a super chat? Okay, so hold on. I did? Okay, hold on. Oh! Glowing the Hobbit! Trump warned us about... Ignored, he was right. Clone the Hobbit. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a fake apocalypse. This is a fake apocalypse. And this is really interesting too, because people have seen so many dystopian movies, and now it's like I'm telling you, you go in the store, you look at people, they look at you, it's like we'll make it out together. I just want cornflakes. It's all good. I just want grape nuts. The person who almost defeated grape nuts. Shibbity-bong. Shlabba-labba-ding-dong. Oh my God, there's this delay. My amazing computer, which is a good computer, I don't know what's doing. There's this delay. I have two screens. One's the YouTube screen thingy. Lens work for Trump will come out. Fake apocalypse. Exactly. Hashtag fake apocalypse. I think that I don't know. I don't want to even get too into it, but it is hashtag fake apocalypse. This is so hashtag fake apocalypse. It's unbelievable. If you look at President Obama's response to like every, like all the issues like this one, the outbreaks and everything. Oh, what's this? President Obama's failure on another infectious disease. Look at that. There you go. Foreign policy. Look at that. And then there's look, there's very little Obama administration ignored CDC. This is 2014. Oh, look at that. Obama's administration failed to implement all of the CDC's advice to prevent outbreak 2014. Interesting. That's interesting. Look at that. We can go on forever. Aside from what Trump is doing, there's nothing that you can do as a president. All of these, like, society is deciding to react in the way it is, and it's actually a good thing what society's doing. So, but here we go. Obama warns Americans, we can't give in to hysteria. Look at that. When Trump calls it says that in his own way. It's like, oh my God. Oh my God. You just have to don't overexert yourself. Get good rest. You're okay. If you're healthy, generally, you're okay. That's it. If you're compromised in any way, oh look, Obama's infectious disease czar nowhere to be found. Look at that. Business Insider, 2014. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Oh my God, what is wrong with my computer? The quicker flipper! Fake apocalypse staring juicy. Juicy. Juicy Smillier. Lens work! Fake. Lens work, suffer my failures, pay more. Exactly. Lens work, thank you. The quicker flipper. Fake. Fake apocalypse starring Juicy Smillier. I like that. That's good. Oh my goodness. Yep, it's you look at how people react when it's a Democrat. The media just completely. It could be President Obama or Bill Clinton. Oh, I don't think so. I think the media was just so bad to me. They just were so mean. They don't realize that I had a lot of stress. I tried hacky sack. I tried Pilates. Nothing could work. I tell you, nothing really worked. And just, I felt like I was in a 15-round prize fight. Expanded to 30 rounds, and I only trained for 15. You know what I mean? It just was just so difficult. That's all. That's all I want to tell you. Oh my goodness. The fake apocalypse is fantastic. The fake apocalypse. It's not that, like, I think in an age of social media, you have, thank you, John, thank you. Juanito Moon! Feeling the fake apocalypse here in Koreatown, LA. Nice. Love Korean barbecue. Juanito Moon. I love Korean barbecue. Juanito Moon! Thank you for always watching. When you look at you better believe too that, like, all the armed guards for all the wonderful people who want to do away with the Second Amendment, and they're like, we're not going to do away with the Second Amendment, okay? We're just going to take everything that you like. It's different, okay? Here's a bomb, man. Super bomb. Mike Johnston. Could you imagine being? Oh my God, this is not the time period to be single. It just isn't. Hey, what's your sign? Yeah. No, I don't have any. Why? No, I sneezed because of I'm allergic to pepper. No, I don't have. Ebola? No. What? No, come back. It's not good. Not good. Yeah, the toilet paper aisle and like just the napkin aisle completely gone. The food, like most of the food's still there, but I guess the toilet paper casserole is very popular nowadays. I get it. I understand. Toilet paper. I'm telling you, like if it's going down, if this is the end of the world, I'll be like, yeah, Clinton's the nominee, huh? I was right. As dinosaurs, like Martians and dinosaurs take us over, I'll be like, I was right. You don't even know, huh? Who was right? Clinton. That's right. Clinton was the nominee. Go ahead, Martians. Take my nutrients. Clinton was still the nominee. What's up? So, okay. We'll do about 5 more minutes, and then we'll skedaddly. Skiddy-lo, skiddy-bee. Vote for Biden. Also, like if you run out of food in supermarkets, there's something called restaurants. I get people touching the food. No, just order warm food. Comes out. Don't lick the plate. Don't lick the outside of the plate. Can I have the menu? Just tell me what's on the menu. Tell me the specials. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much. Basically, moral of the story is I don't know how Clinton is going to become nominee, but she will. I have no clue. I have no clue if it's thank you. I have no clue if it should. Now I'm at the grocery store. My Mitch McConnell. Where's your do you have any more filet mignon? I just was wondering where the filet mignon was. Where's the filet mignon? No more? Oh, great. Well, how could I live through this fake apocalypse without filet mignon? All right, I'll settle for hot dogs. Nancy, where did you put the hot dogs? Oh, my God. No more filet mignon and no more hot dogs. This is worse than the articles of impeachment. So you have articles of impeachment, fake apocalypse. This is the best. This is the best. I see. Where's it? Did you take all the toilet paper? You bought all the toilet paper, I see. How on earth am I supposed to live through this fake apocalypse if you took all the toilet paper? Oh, whatever. We do things different here in Kentucky. Here in Kentucky, we don't need toilet paper. We just don't need it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much to my super chat. Thank you so much. I will be back today. I will be back today about 3 hours from now. And have a great, great evening, everybody. Have a great day. Take it easy, relax, enjoy. Clinton's going to be nominee, rest assured. And all I can tell you is that stay safe, but it's going to be fine. Don't worry, we'll all be here when Trump wins in November, despite the hopes and dreams of Democrats. Give me your thoughts below. Ladies and gentlemen, God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Have a joyous day. Have fun finding toilet paper. And I'll see you very soon, everybody.